Yeah, I was just watching this video and I wanted to just document this before I hit post, and it won't show up until I get next to Wi-Fi. But this is just my thoughts so far. And I wanted to, like I said, double document this. I had to rewrite this again to make sure. But I'm just thinking like, shit, based on this planet, what if you, as I'm watching this, I'm thinking like, what if they took like like they got their brain waves measured? It would show the same results as the human beings here on planet. But if they're walking and that is equal, like by the time they step off a shuttle, if that's equal to like years or hours or whatnot on planet Earth, then that means, at least in their brain function where they're at, they're more superior. Like they'll be able to grasp more, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to like time here on planet Earth speeding a lot quicker. So I'm like, shit, that can actually explain why aliens may be superior in their brain functions with these technologies and these UFOs and the way they could zigzag and this and that. I'm keeping it real simple. It's late. I don't feel like trying to explain it technically. But yeah, I just wanted to document my thoughts on that. This is what I think so far, and I'm double recording this because, like I said, it won't post until I get next to Wi-Fi. And I just be wanting to make sure, because I don't want to wake up tomorrow or later on and somehow this is not on here, or it doesn't post for whatever reason. So yeah, like I said, I already posted one before, but I had to correct some of my language just to make sure. So that's what I think. I think it's very freaking interesting. Like if I'm on planet Miller, by the time I get off a shuttle, that equals years on planet Earth, just in my movements. My mind is like I'm not moving in slow motion. You get what I'm saying? So I'm comparing that to what about when I'm processing? So it's almost like studying for a test or something, and you spend an hour studying for a test, and I spend an hour studying for a test on planet Miller. That means that hour on planet Miller, it's hard to explain. That means it's almost like I have more time to grasp more on planet Miller. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I'm kind of processing this in my mind, and I'm considering aliens at the same time. So I'm like, shoot, if they come from a whole different locality, that definitely explains why they're much more superior, because where they're at, their brain or their minds is also tailored to their location. It's a whole difference in outlook and how they're processing information. So like when you hear scientists here say like, you know, we look at their vehicles or whatnot, the way they come in and out of existence and how they so-called contradicts physics, how they're able to zigzag in the sky, things of that nature. Again, going back to the example, if I'm studying for an hour on planet Miller, that hour is equal to years. Yet, if I'm a human being on planet Miller and they measure my brain waves on the ship, the same, whether I'm exhibiting an alpha state more so, a beta state, or a delta state, the computer is going to show the same prevision results as compared to human beings on planet Earth. Yet, in reality, based on where I'm at, my brain wave, not just brain waves, the time, I don't even want to just say the time, but it's like a whole different space that I'm in, so I'm grasping. Don't do that. It's a whole different, time where I'm at, so I'm grasping at a, not even just the rate, but the amount that I'm grasping. So it's a difference. I think that is extremely interesting. And again, I feel like that explains why aliens have a whole different intellect that's something considered more superior to human beings. So again, I'm not going to try to break it down too technically right now because it's early. And this is just like a cursory look at this video. But that's what I think so far. And I'm going to post